Hey, what's up, y'all? All right, man. Listen, Joe started some mess. Joe Budden from the JBN/JBP. He done started some mess. He done leaked his Patreon numbers, and probably to some people's surprise, not much mine, to be honest. The numbers are astronomical. I mean, I'm not really as surprised as most people were, and I'm not sure why people were so surprised. Um, Joe built a strong, solid fan base in the early 2000s, and that fan base traveled with him. Then they moved over to Joe Budden TV with him, where it was him and his girl. Now not Spotify now, but then Spotify, I forget the name of the pod previously, but to the iteration that we have right now. Joe is he's good at a lot of stuff media wise. He's first at a lot of stuff media wise, but he's good at grabbing an audience, turning them into a fan base, and making you feel like you're a part of the show, which he has a part of his show called Part of the Show. He's the best at the podcast game, to me, hands down. I don't care about Joe Rogan and Call Your Daddy or Who's Your Dad, whatever, all those astronomical numbers. He's the best at the podcast game. And this is a major reason why he don't run and sell his soul for ads and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure Prize Picks is doing him really well. But what he means when he says, I always bet on myself, because anytime he get into a rant, he goes to, I always bet on myself. Patreon. He got the content that we want to see. I'm a Patroni. And today, episode 837 came out, and the mood was different. It was a lot more cohesive, team friendly today. And I don't know if that was because of some of the shots that the cast throw around, preferably Mark. Mark's a shooter. He shoot at people. He hit the target 8 out of 10 times. I can say that right now. He don't miss that often, but he's real sharp, and Mark is an A mic playing B mic on the show. I remember a few months ago, Joe said, who you think is the B mic, and nobody could really answer. But and then, bow, Mark comes up, boom, and brings that up. But Mark is he's an A mic playing B mic. Well read, well educated, well traveled, all that stuff. We all know who Mark Lamont Hill is. But on the show, the Dark Lamont Hill, he's a bit he throws some deep cuts. He throws some jabs. Matter of fact, he throws haymakers. He don't really throw jabs. Matter of fact, he threw one today that Flip didn't even catch. I forget what it was, but yeah, he's good at that. You know what I'm saying? And but today, episode 837, like I said, was a real good podcast. It was everything vibe. They talked about all the current topics. B. Simone, the young lady who was killed on the yacht in Chicago. They just hit a myriad of topics, and it flowed real smooth. Flowed like a pod. Because usually you're going to get some back and forth. But I remember also a few episodes ago, Joe said, "Do I gotta police how we joke up here?" Because it got kind of testy. It got kind of testy when Mark had brought up they played the Melissa Ford Steve Harvey interaction from years ago, and then you know what I'm saying. It's just, y'all know what I'm saying. We talked about it last critique of the pod. But yeah, man, today was a good episode. 3.5 hours. But like I said, the mood was light. So they actually went into the leak. Ish said he called him immediately. Delete that. Take it down. Mark said he was going to call to take it down. But you know, Mark, with a deep cut, I hit my lawyer first, or my agent, I think he said. But yeah, you know Flip was flabbergasted. Him and Mel, they trying to figure out how they can on the next negotiation. But all in all, I think Joe did that for people who oftentimes the streamers are putting out their money. So they and you know people, oh, the streamers running everything. Streamers getting more than everybody. He just wanted to put it out there like, hey, everybody calm down. I'm still me. This is still what it is. The standard is the standard. And we're going to keep it rolling. It been rolling for a while. A lot of these other things could slow down. This been rolling for a while. And it's only going up. But yeah, man, today was a great episode. Drop a comment below if you enjoyed the episode 2 leak topics and all. Just to me, the overall vibe, you know, I'm in the truck all day, and the overall vibe was, it was just a real good listen today. It was a real good listen today. So drop a comment, man. Like, share, subscribe. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.